Hello, it's Crypto CJ. It's the trade of the day, Monday night slash Tuesday morning Zoom edition, depending on where in the world you are. It's been a very exciting, crazy day. Some coins have pumped like crazy, like XRP and HBAR, and then some are just kind of drifting sideways or dipping, not doing much anything at all. Like Solana isn't doing much. It's been dipping down in the 220s. So, I mean, XRP is pushing $3. HBAR's closing on an all-time high. Those are older projects, so we'll look at those and some others, see if we can use Altcoin Alert and iCoinPro to help us find some day trades and swing trades, see if we can make some money in this market. So for now, let's check out Bitcoin, and it just will not pump over $100,000. I'm a little annoyed with it. Stuck in the high 90s. Last week we broke 99K, around 99.4, as high as it got. Then it dropped all the way down to 91, shot up back into 98, and then kind of in a range between 98 and say 94, 95, around there. I'm trying to sell a portion of my Bitcoin hodl at 99.5 and just not cooperating. So we'll see if that happens later this week. Ethereum can't seem to break 4,000. It's hanging around 3,700 and 3,600 at the moment. But all of these are well above the 20 and the 50-day moving averages. So that's good news. Market overall is up, and most prognosticators are saying it's going to keep pumping into early 2025. So it's a good time to be a crypto trader, and let's make some money, guys. All right. So any questions or comments about the markets overall before we look at some specific coins? All right. Well, what's iCoin or Altcoin Alert have to say? Okay, I'm on Altcoin Alert. Easy mode is off. I'm on the altcoin radar. I've got all the columns available. AA scores have been really high, up in the 90s, upper 90s. Like this clay is up 47% today at 99.9. XRP, I mentioned earlier, up about almost 12%, 96.1. HBAR up over 50%, 93.8. So do you catch the ride now, or do you wait till these guys pull back a little bit? I think all of them are going to pull back to some degree. That might be a better time to get in. And what else do we have? Unify, Dash, Verge, XYO, ENS, Curve. A lot of double-digit moves today. Ondo. So you might just want to catch some of those. So let's look at XRP. Well, actually, let's look at HBAR because I happen to have it up. So 15-minute chart. This is my day trading chart. I'm usually looking for 1 to 1.5% move on a chart. I'm an experienced day trader, so I'm at 10x leverage on a foreign exchange. If you are not experienced in such trading, you may want to stick with spot trading on Coinbase or Kraken or something like that, and go for say 2 to 5%. It doesn't sound like much, but if you keep piling up wins of 2 to 5%, your balance will grow faster than you might think. So that's a strategy I started out with and grew into what I'm doing now, and it's been working out for me. So okay, HBAR 15-minute chart. My day trading layout, I've got supply and demand visible range, Lux Algo free indicator using for support and resistance. The red zone is resistance. The green zone is support. And my ideal long trade is something coming out of the support area and showing some strength after a dip. That's where I like to get in. Uh, when the market's a little more even, I could take a short in a situation where it's pumped up to the top of the red zones, starting to dip down. I use the RTI, or relative trend index, for alerts. And when something breaks above the dips below the 20 and breaks above, show you an example. That happened here on Saturday night. And as you can see, we got a really nice move from this dip and break, 24% on a 15-minute chart. That's pretty amazing. And if you kept stayed in even longer, 50% and even over 100%. Now, those are crazy day trading numbers. So let's see, got someone in the chat. And Linnell's asking, can you change your screen to a full screen? Okay, am I showing a full screen now? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. I assume I am. And so how do we trade H bar? I think the best approach would be to catch this when it dips below 50 and it breaks back up, something like this. Dips below 50, then breaks back up. I don't know if we're going to get breaks below 20 with the market being this hot. So we could right click on the RTI, add an alert. You can choose crossover 50, the condition here. You can also do this as crossing up on the 50. I'll go with that one. Once per bar close, we'll leave it on until you turn it off. This is an AA score purchase, and notifications. Yeah, I'll just go with that. 3 notes reverb. There's a few sounds to choose from. So that's my day trading alert on H bar. And we can look at this on my swing trading layout. Maybe you don't want to trade be looking at the computer 4, 5, 10 times a day like I do. And or you have a full-time job, or you're just busy. You can day trade or swing trade this. And the layout I have for that, I use the supply and demand visible range for support and resistance like I do on my day trading chart. And then I'm going to use some different indicators for entry, super trend for alerts because it's alert friendly. And then Trendio LSMA, which is a moving average, and I use that for confirmation. So here's a good example of a good entry. Buy signal goes off. It's coming out of the green zone. The super trend prints a buy, and the Trendio LSMA is green. So that's a really good entry right about here on Saturday night at 9 p.m. And obviously you get a really nice move, 100% move. Wow. So your alert would look like this. Right click on the super trend, add an alert. You can keep it direction change if you want to trade both directions. Choose the buy if you want to go long. Choose the sell if you want to go short. And probably just go with only once. A score purchase. Now I do a different sound for a swing trade. Probably go with handbell, and then it's the swing trade instead of the day trade alert. Okay. Any questions on H bar as either a swing trade or day trade? Okay. Let's look at XRP as well. XRP on the day trading chart. I think I've already got an alert set on this one. It dipped below the 80, but did not dip to the 50, so it didn't go off for me today. Yeah, we're close to an all-time high here on XRP. So right click on the RTI, add an alert, cross over on the 50, once per bar close, AA score purchase, and choose the notification you want to use, and that's how you do that. Okay, XRP as a swing trade. Well, we are in the red zone on the 1 hour chart. Let's go with the 4 hour. Same there. Day chart. Probably same there. It's a little dangerous to trade this on the long. I'd probably wait for a little more of a dip before getting in on this. All right, Robin is asking on a swing trade, do you watch and wait for the sell and then sell or set a specific gain? I do the latter. I'm usually looking for 10 to 15 to 20% on my swing trades, and I'm looking at resistance. So that's a good question, Robin. So let's say got a really good entry here on XRP on this buy signal. So the buy signal goes off, it's coming out of the green zone, and the Trendio LSMA is green. That would have been a really good entry right about here. And I don't think that would have been there though. Let's see what it would have looked like at that time. Yeah, so the red zone would have been up here around 155. So I would have gotten in on the screen around here, 155, 13% to this resistance here. That's where I would have gotten out. But, you trade the way you want to trade. I like to use prior resistance as my exit, but we're going to be hitting some all-time highs with some of these coins as we go into this bull market. Yeah, it's going to be a little tricky to determine the best exits. All right. Again, if you want to set an alert on XRP, right click on the supertrend, add an alert, choose the next buy signal, and the rest is the same. So what's most likely going to happen is it's going to stumble here at this resistance, dip down a little bit, then come back up. Probably get in around here. And then your return would be about 7%. You have to decide if you want to take a chance on a trade like that. So back to the chat. Mark is asking if it goes down, do you set a stop loss to get out before it drops too much? Mark is new to this channel. He's asking about stop losses. Now, stop losses, most traders use them, and I have no problem with them. But in a bull market, I'm not going to use a stop loss. I'm going to use the ladder buying technique, make additional purchases when a trade goes against me. I can automate that through some software I use, or just set another alert and manually do it. So let's see an example. Yeah, let's say I buy this XRP up here, then it dips, 8%. Am I going to get out on a stop loss? No, I'm going to buy down here and lower my entry price with the average of those two entries. I'm going to have one entry at 138, and then the other entry is going to be around 151. So if it gets, say, 147, 148, 149, the combined position is going to be in profit. And then I usually go back to where I got the original purchase price. So this 151. As you can see, that happens right about here. It takes a few days, so I am stuck in the trade for a few days. which I don't like, but to get out of a trade that's gone against me, that's kind of the price you pay. And then both positions catch this move and end up being profitable. So that is the ladder buying technique. If you go through my past videos, I have a few videos specifically on this. I talk about it in more detail, but a lot of experienced traders don't like it. They say you should use stop losses, and I understand the reasoning of that. But in the market like this, I think the ladder buying technique is going to be better. So, okay, any questions on XRP? All right, so we did two AA sorts on Altcoin Alert. Look at social activity, match up fire and thumbs up. Yeah, fire on Dash, H bar, XRP we looked at already. Link, a couple fires here, up almost 30% today. Price $25. Wow. I've got a stink bid in on chain link at about $10 that probably isn't going to be filled. Let's check out link. And we'll go back to the day trading layout. So you can see link has hit some resistance here around $26 and is dipping. So this one might be a good candidate to catch around here at the 50. You can see a couple other times where it dipped below the 50. It came back with a nice move. Like here would have been good. Almost 5%, 10% if you waited a little longer. And here's another dip below the 50 right about here. Then you catch this big move. So yeah, I like the 50. So right click on the RTI, add an alert, cross over the 50 once per bar close. This social activity sort. And we'll go with notifications as is. And I'm good to go. Leave some alerts on tonight. We'll see if I make any trades. Any questions on Link as a day trade? All right, let's look at the swing trade option. You see it spiked up here to $27, but didn't hold. And then dipped back down here to around 25. So we're still on the buy signal on the super trend. LSMA is shooting up pretty hard. So you just might want to wait till the next buy signal. Right click on the super trend buy, and social activity sort. Probably go with handbell. You'll set that one. And if it dips below the red zone, then comes back up again with some strength, could be a good entry to catch the last part of this move. Okay, any questions on Link? Is this swing or day trade? Okay, let's see what else. We'll look at one more for Altcoin Alert. Social activity sort. Let's look at long-term sentiment sort. We're gonna match that up with Elder Impulse Daily. This is a good sort for swing trading, but I use it for day trading as well. Let's see, Link is up here again, XYO. Some coins we talked about already, maybe Dash, ICP we should look at. Yeah, let's look at ICP. I I used to short that one with some frequency. Yeah, everything's pumping right now. Everything's above the 80 on the RTI. Gotta wait for that dip to come down, then pump again. So again, I like the 50 option here. This would have been a good entry. This one here as well. And this one would have been really good. And this one as well. So you can see how good entries these would have been off the 50. It's a 5% move. And this one's probably closer to 10. Yeah. So good stuff there. Right click on the RTI, add an alert, cross over on the 50, once per bar close. This is the long-term sentiment sort. And choose your sound. Go from there. I'll try this one too. Okay, as a swing trade, we're in the red zone now, looking for that dip. It's currently with a buy signal on supertrend, so we want to catch the next one. And there you go, an ICP. I went through that pretty quickly. Any questions on ICP or any of the others we've looked at so far? Okay. So there's lots of information on Altcoin Alert about coins that are moving. The question is it too late? That's why I like the retraces. I like the dips. So I want to see a coin pump, pull back, then pump some more. That's a pretty common move in crypto. All right. Well, that's about all I have for Altcoin Alert. Any questions on this before we look over to iCoinPro? All right. I was tinkering with iCoinPro earlier, and it looks like the Buddy Coin Crawler is going to be more useful to us in this trading tool. There's a lot of, I've sorted by the average low to SMA. The average low is a 24-hour low. The SMA is the red line between the Bollinger Bands. So I haven't emphasized it as much. But the Bollinger Bands are these green lines, and the red lines here is the SMA, simple moving average between them. Look at Pepe. Oops. Let's try to spell it right. Look at the Coinbase chart. Okay, well, we haven't seen anything that's really dipping today. This one's dipped below the 20. Can't seem to break above. It's been swatted down a couple times. This one's kind of intriguing. It's got retrace potential up to the red zone, 12% on a day trading chart. I like that. So not financial advice, but you may want to get in on the next move up, hold some money back for a second position if it goes against you. And yeah, take this trade and try to get it back up here at 23. So right click on the RTI, cross. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's what I want. Cross over 50. Once per bar close. It's Buddy Coin Crawler. And yeah. So that's the day trading alert on that one. Swing trade. It's in a downtrend on the hour chart. So you want to catch the next move back up, which is probably going to be around here. But pretty good retracement potential. 10, 11%. Not bad. Let's look at this on a longer time frame. Yeah, it's got potential to get back to 2,400 or even 2,600. That would be a really good swing trade. And let's see, we've got a couple chats. Mark's asking 50 or 20 on that one. I didn't see this one right away, so that one, I don't know if that's Pepe or the coin we looked at before, but you know, 20 safer, but less likely to happen in a bull market. So I've been focusing on 50s mostly in examples I've been sharing tonight, so might want to go with 50. And Jose is asking, can you look over the chart on the meme coin Mudang? And okay, Mark's saying Pepe now. So yeah, I've been going 50 on most of my coins, so I think Pepe would be good on the 50, even though it's below the 20 at the moment. All right, Jose wants to look at Mudang. All right, see if it shows up on the list. Yeah, it's on crypto.com, Gemini, mostly foreign exchanges on Kraken. Okay. So Mudang is up to 61 cents. Pretty big move. It's a day trade. It's above the 80. So I'd want to see this break below 50 and then catch that move up. Something like what happened here. This is a better example here. But it did dip before it. Yeah, so I was talking earlier about stop losses and ladder buying. This is an example where you'd ladder buy potentially, goes down 17%, probably around 8 to 10%. I'd buy another position, then maybe a third one at say 16%, and then all the positions catch this move. It's really cool when that happens. Plus, you have more money in the trades, so you make more money overall. But it is more nerve-wracking. It's not for everyone. And, if it keeps going against you, this is, a meme coin or a coin that's not very old, not, it doesn't have that much behind it. It could just crash and burn, go to zero. So you end up having more money in the coin if you ladder buy it than if you take the stop loss. Okay. So on Mudang, you can right click on the RTI, take that alert, crossing up on the 50. Well, there it is. And go from there. Okay. Any other coins you guys want to look at or talk about? Anything else before I wrap it up tonight? All right, all right. Got a chat message. Okay, Mark is asking about sand or XLM. I've been trading XLM lately. Let's look at that. XLM kind of moves like XRP, though it's not at the moment. 15-minute chart. Breaks above the 50, been really profitable. That happens here. 12% move in 6.5 hours. Another break here. You know, 11% move. These are really good moves on day trading charts. So right click on the RTI, cross over on the 50, once per bar close. And this was 10D request. Yeah, there we go. There's my XLM day trade alert. And kind of in no man's land on the swing trade here. Do have a buy signal on the supertrend, but Trendio is pointing down. We're bouncing out of the red zone, dipping down. Yeah, don't like the sentry at all. I right click on supertrend, catch the next buy would be the best way to go, I think. Okay, any questions on XLM? All right, well, we're at about 35 minutes. It's pretty good stopping place, I think. So I'll wrap it up here. If you are watching on the recording, I'd rather see you live. Please check out the opportunities in the pinned comment. They help fund the channel. And for the rest of you, have a good week trading, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye.